Welcome back to the Ro-Aviation show with MrBullsFan. Clearly, this is totally better than late night shows. So today's video, I want to say a big apology for not missing that last week's show and being late for this show. It's been a hard work. We've been really kind of working on how we are supposed to put this show move forward. Because I want to fit other stuff in this channel, and we figured out a new time for the Ro-Aviation show and date, and not day, when it can come out. It'll come out every Friday at 2 p.m. Central, which as you can see, it's coming out 2 p.m. Central. Welcome back. And today we are going to go through week 6 and week 7 of the news. We have interviews with my editor, HawkGamer, and K4E Diamond. Another hit of a comedy session, and some, we're gonna have some fun on the show. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. That'll be actually wonderful, but yeah, let's get to it. But again, this show consists of numerous things among Ro-Aviation, latest news, a comedy session, and exclusive interview. I really hope you all enjoyed this week's show, the Ro-Aviation show, with your host, MrBullsFan. So yeah, let's get to the news. Again, this might be outdated, especially the work first week 6, and it's of course it's not daily, and all news is not 100% correct, although most is. Let's start with the news saying for missing last week's show, this segment will divide into 2 parts, week 6 and week 7. Alright, ZourChip's Face Reveal. Not gonna lie, he looks better than me. Let's just watch the video.
Hello there, and welcome to my face reveal video. I am the Roblox aviation YouTuber that you love named ZourChip. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, join my Discord server and my Roblox group. I'm looking for some flight finders, so if you want to become one, DM my admin, Gary the Gay. I hope you will enjoy my content.
This was actually posted by Gary the admin, which he actually referenced, because he's very inactive in the Discord server, and not after posted. So this video has over 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 views, which is absolute more than 10 videos of mine. That's sad. I'm ugly, so moving on. New management. The Ro-Aviation Awards, by the way, was nominated for, please vote for me, has new management due to old management being corrupt. Here's a statement. P.S. I never took bribes. So here's a statement saying the Ro-Aviation Awards are now under new ownership. Don't worry, we will still keep all their voting results in mind. Right now, the management team is deciding whether to find new nominees or not. We thank you for the support throughout this. So here's some frequently asked questions like, why do you seem control? The old owner Uki took bribes for nominees, and will nominees be the same? And says most likely. And he said, finally, the old owner's new award is going to be as bad as and corrupt as this one, and where he left in the state, but I can assure you we'll fix everything. Nice. Azalea is back. After the whole comedy death drama, Azalea has reopened its doors. Congratulations to Azalea. And here's an announcement from Rubius saying Rubius has opened its door to Azalea once more, ushering a new chapter of flights. With the same and carrying SF and state-of-the-art technology, Azalea is taking disguise once again. Space launch. The heads at Regional Express Airlines, or REX, Jerry Airways, and Fly Helos announced a new company that will provide virtual space launches. I cannot wait until it's launched. And here's a announcement from Regional Express saying tonight we'll be proud to our newest project, but between himself, Jerry Plays from Jerry Airways, and Todd Bowden from Fly Helo. Rocket Lab is a space launch company based out of New Zealand. We are proud to announce Rocket Lab as it signifies a forward-moving initiative of our community in the pursuit of a realistic space launch experience virtually. We'll be starting public launch viewing, including launch live streams in the coming weeks. Let's head to week 7, and we start off with Green Aviation Co. is closed. Due to Java changing interest in animation, with huge YouTubers like Greekcraft, and my username is this, Java has converted the server to the fans converted his server to the fan server. Sorry about that. I wish him luck, but I will never get big Robux as a sponsorship anymore. So he said Java, what happened to Green Aviation, and he said shut down. It's in the dang video, so fortunately, I will not get a sponsorship from Green Aviation Co., which was actually on my bucket list, honestly. But Java, if you're interested, I'm interested in animation. I'll pay you Robux if you want, Java. But yeah, moving on. Galax coming back to expose. Galax is not happy at all, and if you don't, and he was actually featured in the last 2 episodes where he shut down JetBlue Continental and he quit Ro-Aviation completely, and he's also the runner of the Ro-Aviation thing. But it's what he said right in the first document right here. There's an airliner who did a photo shoot at Washington Dulles, and he got mad at first, and he told him he's not able to use United's assets, and it's been fixed. And then Clean quit, and he said he gave Dulles to his co-owner. Then apparently there were some issues with the owner's airline at the time he's flying, and Clean was working at the other airline, and Lace Boyle, he was mad at Lace Boyle. I don't know, I don't get that. And then other stuff, and it's under his profile. Clean is ignoring Galax, and he's not gonna leak the airport digital. I don't know, will. He's not gonna go to, and yeah. And then And then without Galax, he wouldn't have this in the first. Without the co-owner, some of the exterior work, some planes would have been done. Plus, the co-owner went out during quarantine to Dulles for this project, but he's not passionate and did anything for it. Clean said he could have been solved very easily if he gave the assets, and give them away from others. Take on everything. Also revoke perms from Lace. He was my friend. He trusted him, and he turned him back. And get rid of Houston off your page. Not Houston, Dulles. IAD is Dulles. My bad. And he says it's not the worth the time, the effort, the stress, losing trust and everything. That's one of the reasons why I quit. This is a perfect example on how Ro-Aviation is nothing but corruption. Go against your back, and especially with people with self-mentalities. You can do it, but you really want to know how to be successful nowadays? You want to give back and do something Ro-Aviation. Make a fortune? Start off with a bigger fortune. And don't trust anyone. Not even your closest friends. Because one moment they'll be there, and the next moment they'll be a lizard. That's what I learned, at least. And he has no plans on returning to this, excuse me, profanity, beep community. And no, I don't swear. I don't swear at all, like, in my videos, but moving on. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna say my opinion on here. Yeah, it's terrible. That was a terrible thing. I don't know what the other side has to say, but looking at this, one side, I mean, it's kind of annoying. But the last statement is wrong. There's some events like this that happen and makes Ro-Aviation toxic, but I think honestly there's still a bright spot for aviation, and I emphasize this in most of my videos. Ro-Aviation is a brotherhood. If someone does something, we all go down. And we gotta if this Ro-Aviation community is gonna survive on Roblox, we gotta work together. Come on, folks. Come on. Put your act together. I don't care if you're a leaker. I don't care. Come on. Get your act together. Do something worthwhile to this community. Alright? Alright. Because if you're not helping, get caught for it. Alright, next page. And the Festival Flight. And though not much information has been shared, Rubius has announced a new event called Festival Flight. And it's not an air show, it's not an award show, or not a boring speed, and more coming soon. More conflict. The owners of Ares Technology, Truck Rider and 727 has fought. Sorry about that. That should be a T. There should be a T over there. Over the tech company Tickle. And Truck said it's time for me to go. As 727 has continued to bully and be disrespectful to my friends, take over their jobs, be impatient, spam my DMs, and I'm busy. At this point, I'm feeling being worked on and harassed on, and he accused me of reselling Rice's seats. But he gave me the file with the Beechcraft, with 900D, with the seats, as I'll be releasing a document soon. As I like to keep this document for 24 hours, so everyone can give the owner 727 back the ownership to the Discord server, as I deleted the message under the products channel, which I took to Rob. Message is 727. Honestly, I don't know what to call you. You treated my friends wrong, mostly how I think my friends are my family, and when you mess with my friends or family, it's honestly my breaking point. I hope you understand what you did wrong and live on knowing what happened. I could have raided, deleted the Discord, or left you with nothing, no channels, no group, and I could have let you with no members. Your ass is lucky. I didn't, and don't do that. Bye-bye. truck rider, and 727 has ownership of the Roblox group, and he'll give it back. I'll give it back. Give it 24 after it posted here. Yeah, it's another one of those events where people can't get along. Yeah. Remove managed webhooks. Most of our Ro-Aviation groups for rating include Horrors, Aaron Dave's server, and Skyway Alliance. The RASB has some tips for airlines. Here's some info for you to know. Also to know, Rubius denies any wrongdoing in the webhook incident. So, here's like saying from RASB, and it says, not Dino for anything being hacked. People which can manage the website are just currently using that webhook URL and push and post requests over it, which send those messages with everything in the server. No reason to worry except moving all webhooks and removing permissions from other routes. In the worst case, like now, we would also like to remove the Dino and BlocksLink bot. Manage webhooks, remove Dino BlocksLink, and there's no need to lock down your server, but have your moderators stay vigilant. And Rubius says Rubius does not raid, it's on the red side. But yet, once again today, Rubius was framed for raiding several Discord servers again, using the same old webhook tactic. Please follow the above mentioned instructions, which is on the left here. We don't blame each other for the raids. We already know who did this and we're acting. Sorry for the inconvenience. And yeah, this is this is what I'm very glad to announce. Yeah, late flight. I decided it was a good idea to do in our show. Late Flight with MrBullsFan will be very different to this show. Late Flight will feature monologues, kind of sketches, and 2 interviews with smaller Ro-Aviation tours. The larger Ro-Aviation will be on this show, the Ro-Aviation show, and smaller YouTubers or smaller airline owners, like small people, will go to Late Flight. More info will be released very soon, probably next week. And the Ro-Aviation show will be adding something new to the format. This will be referred as Honor Roll. This will debut after a comedy session where we show the best airline from one YouTuber. We're trying to find a YouTuber, not myself, has to be, 300 plus subscribers and post daily, who's willing to give their best airline review of the week. If interested, DM me. And this is very sad, but since it doesn't feel right. This is a formal show. So the comedy session will be phased out permanently from the Ro-Aviation show, and will be moved to Late Flight. So this is the final comedy session. And it will be replaced by Honor Roll, so yeah. But, this is the interview. Okay, so we interviewed HawkGamer. As you see, I spoke with HawkGamer. Take a look. So I said, how do you join the Ro-Aviation community? And he said, so I decided to go to American Airlines flights. I met someone who was in HR, small airline. I was interested in working there. Over time, I started a YouTube channel, did pilot training flight simulator videos, and started some airline reviews. Now I do some pilot training flight simulator and lots of airline flight reviews. And he said, do you prefer Flightline, pilot training flight simulator? He said, Flightline is a lot more realistic. I have been improving in it. Powertrain Flight Simulator has a more simple style and gameplay. I don't really have a favorite, but I can say that Powertrain Flight Simulator I play a lot more than Flightline. He said, what's your favorite aircraft? Powertrain Flight Simulator, A330. Favorite airport? Rockford. And do you prefer airline reviews than Powertrain Flight Simulator? And he said, airline reviews. And I asked him, do you think Ro-Aviation is going in the right direction? And he says, partly. And he said, I have noticed that lots of people are quitting from airlines and tech groups because of the toxic people on Ro-Aviation. At the moment, we're not heading in the right direction. Ro-Aviation news. No. Ugh. Get on my nose, jeez. Ro-Aviation still needs to improve. And he says, what do you say to future Ro-Aviation YouTubers? I would just advise Ro-Aviation YouTubers to enforce the idea of improving Ro-Aviation and coming together. Perfect words. I think in a more... it fits with my, what I believe in Ro-Aviation. We are a brotherhood. I say this a lot, but, And, let's salute to the last comedy session. That is right, guys. It's the final comedy session of the Ro-Aviation show. I don't plan on putting it back due to. This doesn't really fit. But, yeah, here we go. Here's the small little YouTuber, and here's the gate, and it's like, can I ever free upgrade? And it's like, no, sorry. This is even stupid. I'm disliking it. Worst airline ever. And of course I would bang my desk, but this is like the middle of the night, so that would be a horrible idea. But moving on. Final comedy session. If you like comedy and Ro-Aviation, move to Late Flight. More information coming soon. And I'll start to the second interview, and yeah. So I interviewed K4E Diamond. I talked with K4E Diamond about Ro-Aviation and asked him various questions. Take a look. And take a listen. It says, and I asked him, how did you join how do you join Ro-Aviation? He said, in early 2018, I joined Roblox and started playing flight simulators. Then I saw some Roblox airline reviews and I started to figure out how Roblox airlines work, and I decided to review airlines myself. And in early 2020, he decided to start his own airline, which is absolutely cool, and yeah, that's awesome. And do you think your airline's going in the right directions? And he said, so far, I think yes. Most of our flights are successfully. However, someone I filled out a review for him. And he said, is Ro-Aviation going in the right direction? It's like, well, it seems to get toxic sometimes. Most of the people in my airline are not toxic at all, but Ro-Aviation in general can get a bit of toxic. For example, someone tried to hack their airport hack and deleted it, but luckily we were able to revert it to a previous version and got the airport back. With all the drama, let's just say it's not going in the right direction. And is 2020 a good year for Ro-Aviation? And he said it could be better. There's a lot of drama in Ro-Aviation this year, but it's really not that different from last year. And so what do you say to future airline owners? He said, if you own an airline, do the best you can for passengers. Be kind, don't get stressed, and create a nice environment for passengers. And if someone criticizes your airline, do not get mad and think about it as a way to improve your airline. And finally, what do you say to future Ro-Aviation YouTubers? He said, to all Ro-Aviation YouTubers, if someone's hating on you because of one video you made, ignore them. There's probably one intention. If you want an airline and something happens that ruins the flight, give the airline a second chance to see if they improve. Do not jump to conclusions that an airline is bad if you happen to be on an ugly flight. Most importantly, have fun making videos. That's what I'm doing. That's what all of us are doing. But yeah, I hope y'all, and this should be episode 6, my bad. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. The next video will be on July 30th. Yeah, I was supposed to film this yesterday, but that's my bad. July 30th is the next show. If you like any of your news, comedy, or be interviewed for the show, join my Discord description. That's it for the Ro-Aviation show. And yeah, thanks for watching as always, Sriracha. And yeah, Ro-Aviation show. I'm done. I'm really done. I'm done. Thank you. Have a good day.